Welcome to this class on paid search. As you know by now, paid search is very low funnel. People searching for exact things that your company offers likely, and usually ready to take action. They're searching for something specifically. In an overview way, it's a bit like the yellow pages where people are calling up a very specific thing. This in the form of a keyword topic that they're looking for. Throughout this deck that I'm going to run through now, I have an example from a rehab center client, but I'm also going to provide some other examples from other clients as well. So moving into an overview here of the SERP, or the search engine results page. So we have somebody do a keyword search for drug rehab center near me. There's a paid search text ad that comes up first. Below that, there's the organic map pack results. And this is something I'll mention in the SEO section as well, that you can optimize with what they would call either local SEO or a listings management program, where if you optimize your Google My Business, as well as you can optimize for listings within programs such as SEMrush and things like that, that helps you optimize the results you get within the map pack. And what's very important for local SEO is name, address, phone number, having that consistent across the web, along with general information about your business. That's not something we're concerned about with paid search, but just want you to be aware of this. And then below this, we have the organic search results, which we'll cover in the search engine optimization or SEO section after this. So what we're concerned with in paid search are the paid search ads above the organic results. And these are usually delineated with the word ad. Well, these are always delineated with the word ad. You see there's even one within the map pack here. There's an ad. So there's the paid search. So what is search engine marketing? It is marketing for specific keywords, as I mentioned, a low funnel tactic. And just another example within the search engine results page here, if somebody searches best auto insurance companies. What you see here is a bunch of search ads competing for your click there. Dive a little deeper into the composition of a paid search ad here. Right here, this in organic search would be the title tag. Within paid search, it's considered the headline. This is the first headline here, and then the second headline. And then you have a landing page here. Then you have the descriptions 1 and 2. This is the first description all the way up to the period. And then we have the second description. And then we have call outs below that. So you can add these site links and different call outs to a $20 flower deal, the love and romance section of the site, the birthday section of the site. And then when you are the top result, when you earn that within paid search, or outbid the competition to get that top result, you can have site links there, which gives you more space within in the search engine result page, and gives more options for users to click on your ad. So now we'll dive into setting up a paid search campaign. And this is more just understanding the setup of the campaigns, how they're set up. With this being a strategy course, we give information on each of these channels, how they work, how they're set up, how you typically may pay for them, but it doesn't cover going into Google Ads and setting them up. But how they're set up, you have the AdWords account, And then campaigns that are in each account. You have multiple campaigns a lot of times. They're used to organize the services you offer. So you can have ad groups, and they house many of the important settings like budget, geo-targeting, and more. The ad groups are a subgrouping of common themes of a campaign. They contain one or more ads that target a shared set of keywords, which are also housed within ad groups. The text ads are contained within the ad groups and display above and below the organic search results. And that's what we had looked at in previous slides. When you type in a certain keyword in the search engine results page, produces the paid search ads above the organic results. And the landing page are the pages on your website that users will reach once they click on your ad, and each ad is assigned a landing page. Keywords are words or phrases that describe the service or product of the ad group. If your keyword matches a user's search phrase, then the ad is delivered on the, following the bidding system, of course. So consistency and quality score is very important with paid search. And some factors with quality score, what this influences is the cost per click for a keyword during the ad auction process. So you're basically competing with other businesses in your industry for these top spots. So if you have a good click-through rate, if your landing page covers the aspects of what the keyword topic conveys, if you have good historical performance within your Google Ads account, there's different relevancy factors. If your ad is relevant to the keyword content, then you're likely going to have a good quality score and get better cost per clicks for certain keywords. Now, one thing I'll note, if you're, say working with an agency for your business, or you're new to paid search, you're a new paid search specialist, and you want to be able to show your clients estimates on what the cost per clicks are going to be for their industry. There is a tool within Google Ads called the Keyword Planner, which allows you to look up specific keywords that you want to target, and then you could even select by the demographic area you want to choose, and then you could see what the costs are within that area. Moving into personas. These are hypothetical characters that have particular traits that represent your audience. And I covered this earlier within the setting up your targeting, but this is also very prevalent in paid search, especially. It's something you use in your general targeting, but also paid search and other specific tactics. Some PPC account configuration factors. You want to factor in how we allocate the budget across campaigns. Usually you just kind of spread it out with a total amount per day that you aim to hit, based on your monthly budget, and you spread that across accounts. But there's sometimes where you'll want to place more budget to one account than the other. Bid adjustments are increasing or decreasing the bid rates that you have on certain campaigns based on different criteria. The keyword selection, keyword research, to find the relevant terms needed for the account, as well as we'll cover negative keywords and what that means after this. But that's selecting the keywords that you're going to target for your ad campaigns. Also, the correct messaging. You want to ensure the customer receives the correct content to answer their search query. So this comes back to quality score, having your page content match the keywords that you're targeting. So that's the quality scores there. And then tracking success, analytics setting up tagging and analytics is very important as well. Keyword research and running a paid campaign. We'll dive into this a bit. Further going into that rehab center example. So in this example, we go through the campaign structure by location, and we looked at a bunch of zip codes near their facilities. And for the budgeting in this case, we looked in the Google Keyword Planner tool and showed that there's the low range of the bids and the high range of bids. Now for rehab centers, this is a very, very competitive, as you can see here, most of these, competitiveness is high. So it's expensive for these keywords. And part of that is when you have a very low funnel focused business, such as HVAC or plumbing or drug rehab centers, it's very competitive because when people take that action to search for example, drug rehab near me, they're ready to commit, or at least very close to it. So advertisers know that. It drives up competition. Since it is a bidding system, that drives the cost of these keywords up. So what you do is you pay for a cost per click and you go by the estimate. So if we look at all these and see that, okay, the average here is a $13 cost per click, then you just factor that in. If your budgets, you just divide that by your budget. So you go into the locations and bid adjustments for this. We show that zip code targeting. We geo-target the zip codes, target devices, mobile. In this case, we provided a 35% bid increase across all the campaigns. And then we plan to optimize that as the campaign moves on. And that's one thing with all these different factors in paid search and across other marketing channels. We're constantly looking at how the performance did, from 1 month to the next and optimizing based on that. So household income's another area we looked at. So in this case, we broke down the ad groups into a group centered around detox, a group centered around recovery, rehab, support. So this is an example of how when you have specific ad groups like this, there's a specific detox page. So in this case, people looking for that specific topic, we have focused ad groups and focused keywords specifically for that. It allows us to really drill in. So you have a mix between very specific and then general rehab inquiries that we focus specific keywords. And then the landing page, this way when you target those specific keywords to specific pages, you get a better, higher quality score and your cost per click goes down. Negative keywords help to eliminate waste in your ad spend. So what you do here is you basically tell Google, if in this example for scam, anytime the word scam or fraud comes up, don't serve an ad for that. So if you have a keyword, and I'll touch on this a bit too. I know this is a general overview, but there's different keyword, what they call match types that you could target within paid search. So you could do an exact match where you only target drug rehab. The thing is though, there's a limited amount of searches for that. So a lot of times we target, modified broad terms. So if somebody types in drug rehab or if you're targeting drug rehab, but somebody types drug rehab near me, in that case where you're targeting modified broad instead of exact match, you would serve an ad in this case. So because we use broad and modified broad targeting and not just exact match keywords, it's important to have negative keywords in the list. That's why we'll have fraud, scam, a lot of these different terms in this case. So if somebody types up drug rehab, scam, we won't serve them the ad because that word is on the negative keyword list. So that explains that, at least from a high level, which is our goal here. So this is the interface within Google Ads when you're creating an ad. So you start typing up what the URL will be, the headline 1, headline 2, the description. So text ads, should be designed to grab a user's attention by speaking to their needs. So this is the ad creation template. And then ad extensions are very important as well. You can have seller ratings. It helps when, in this example, the bank, that you see that it's a highly rated. You have 2,078 reviews that are all 4 stars and above. Increases confidence and helps the click-through rate. You have call-out extensions that allow people to just call a number straight from the ad, which helps improve call volume. All kinds of different extensions. We talked about the site links extensions before as well. And then there's mobile only extensions. You have message extensions, specific call ones there where you could click to call. Remarketing is another aspect of paid search. In other display, you could have remarketing as well. But this is a way to connect with people who previously interacted with your website. It allows you to strategically position your ads in front of the audiences as they browse Google or partner websites. And this diagram kind of goes through how this works. Prospect goes to your site, they're tracked, they leave your site, your ad served on another site, brings them back into the funnel. So the keyword research approach, and the research side of things is very important when you're putting together ideas for a paid search campaign. One thing we do is we'll scrape the client's site and look for relevant topics, look for what their main goal is based on what we see on the site. And then, just look at different tools like the Google Keyword Planner, SEMrush, look at Google Trends for that industry. So we really do our research on the back end to see what keywords have the most search volume related to the topic, what the competition's like for these terms, what the price is for them. Because sometimes we will do some longer tail keyword terms because they don't have as much competition. And what we mean by long tail versus short tail keyword may be drug treatment, but substance abuse treatment facility is more long tail and specific. So you may not have as much traffic in that case. As we're doing in these different channels we go through, we're doing this is a strategy course. We're covering everything from a high level, getting you information on all the different channels, giving you good overviews of these different sections. But if you really want to dive deep into paid search, learn more from the source, go right into Google. They have great training. I've gotten certified in analytics and Google Ads, and it's great. The training modules they have take you step by step from zero to hero in no time flat, as long as you have the time to put into it. Go to skillshop.withgoogle.com. It takes you through the whole process. And after you go through the training, you can take the test to get certified. And it's a great thing to have on your resume or to help you break into a digital marketing career. Even if you're just on the sales side, not as much on the implementation, or if you're a small business owner, just want to learn more about it, it's still a great way to dig deeper and get a better understanding of Google Ads. which I hope this presentation here helped you on the way. This will just help you go even further. So thank you for joining this class, and we'll see you in the next one.